Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with my daily theology lesson. It's my daily meditation that I do for myself. I record it and I release it because maybe somebody else out there can get something out of it. It just so happens that I love God and I love theology. You know, I want to become a better principled person. Bad guys, they sin. The good guys, we sin. We all sin. It's whom you serve. You know, you don't have to be perfect. You know, come on over to God's team. If you have issues, bring them with you. Turn them over to Him. He can help you get through it. You know, you don't have to be perfect. And love yourself, because if you love yourself, if no one else loves you, if you love yourself, you'll be okay. You know, and never give up on yourself. Never. If all you have is yourself, and you lost everything, you have yourself, you can always rebuild. For those of you just tuning in, I focus out of three major religious texts: the Bible, the Quran, and I'm in a introductory Buddhist text called The Shape of Suffering. And it deals with dependent co-rising. Without no this, there's no that. I try to rotate the text at least twice a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on how I'm led to meditate. We're finally out of chapter 4 of the Quran. We've entered into chapter 5, so we're moving along. I'm reading all the text cover to cover, and I don't edit any words out. I might not know how to pronounce them very well, but I'm not going to edit them out. Okay, we're starting chapter 5, and chapter 5 is called The Food. The Food. Perfection of Religion in Islam. Section 1. We're going to go from verse 1 through 5. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, O you who believe, fulfill the obligations. The cattle, quadrupeds. Let me say that again. The cattle, quadrupeds are allowed to you except that which is recited to you, not violating the prohibition against game when you are on the pilgrimage. Surely Allah orders what He pleases. Let me read that again. I was too choppy. O you who believe, fulfill the obligations. The cattle, quadrupeds are allowed to you except that which is recited to you, not violating the prohibition against the game when you are on the pilgrimage. Surely Allah orders what He pleases. O you who believe, violate not the signs of Allah, nor the sacred month, nor the offerings, nor the victims with garlands, nor those repairing to the sacred house, seeking the grace and pleasure of their Lord. And when you are free from pilgrimage obligations, then hunt. And let not hatred of people become and let not hatred of a people, because they hindered you from the sacred mosque, incite you to transgress. And help one another in righteousness and piety, and help not one another in sin and aggression, and keep your duty to Allah. Surely Allah is severe in requiting evil. Forbidden to you is that which dies of itself, and blood and flesh of swine. Excuse me, let me start that again. Forbidden to you is that which dies of itself, and blood and flesh of swine, and that on which any other name than that of Allah has been invoked, and the strangled animal, and that beaten to death, and that killed by fall, and that killed by goring with the horn, and that which wild beasts have eaten, except what you slaughtered. Now the Christians, you know, they had restrictions too, or it might have been the Old Testament had food restrictions, okay? But we'll go all into the Bible. The Bible has it, okay? But we'll get there. So, you know, everybody, I mean, you know, but do we, you know, always follow? No, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that point up. And that which is sacrificed on stones set up for idols, and that you seek to divide arrows, that is a transgression. This day have those who disbelieve despaired of your religion, so fear them not, and fear me. This day have I perfected for you your religion, and completed my favor to you, and chosen for you Islam as a religion. But whoever is compelled by hunger, not including willfully to sin, then surely Allah is forgiving, merciful. They ask thee as to what is allowed them. Say, the good things are allowed to you. Of what you have taught the beasts and the birds of prey, training them to hunt. You teach them of what Allah has taught you. So eat of that which they catch for you, and mention the name of Allah over it. And keep your duty to Allah. Surely Allah is swift in reckoning. This day all good things are made lawful for you, and the food of those who have... Excuse me. Let me start over. Sorry. This day all good things are made lawful for you, and the food of those who have given... Excuse me. Let me start it again. I'm sorry. This day all good things are made lawful for you, and the food of those who have been given the book is lawful for you, and your food is, lawful for them. And so are the chaste from among the believing women, and the chaste from among those who have been given the book before you. When you give them their dowries, take them in marriage, not fornicating, nor taking them for paramounts in secret. And whoever denies faith, his work indeed is vain, and in the hereafter he is of the losers. Okay, sorry, that was rough for me. Some days it's harder for me to talk than others. Sorry.